Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
The flu has been widespread across the country for 3 weeks now, and numerous cases in North Dakota, too. This is a breakdown of each county in the state. Clicking on a county will show you the number of flu cases. In eastern North Dakota, over 1,400 cases. And many have told us that area medical facilities are packed with people fearing they may have the bug. Valley News Team's Ashley Holcomb talked to some experts in Fargo to see how they're dealing with the larger crowds.
A large number of people in the valley have been infected with the flu this season. Although the virus is widespread, medical professionals say they haven't been strained.
We've definitely been a lot busier, but we're getting everybody in and seeing more volume throughout the clinic, but it's been pretty good with the wait times. Not too bad.
That may be due to the amount of options people have when needing treatment. We reached out to Urgent Med in Fargo, and they said when it gets busy, some people have had to wait nearly an hour to be seen by a doctor. We heard that one pharmacy in the area had ran out of Tamiflu for a time, an antiviral drug that can help treat and prevent the flu. Despite the outbreak, experts say the wait time will change, but it's nothing to fear.
It's really going to vary depending on the day, the time, the season, but we get you in as soon as we can, as soon as possible.
To avoid longer wait times at Sanford facilities specifically, you can check online to see the current delay. Otherwise, it's a good idea to make an appointment. In Fargo, Ashley Holcomb, Valley News Live.
Medical professionals say we are right in the middle of flu season and that it's not too late to get your flu shot. Clinics will be offering them until April 1st. A North Dakota man arrested after SWAT teams from Fargo and Jamestown were called out, is accused of assaulting a 9-year-old girl. 49-year-old Robert Miner was arrested without incident yesterday afternoon and taken to the Stutsman County Jail in Jamestown. A criminal complaint issued earlier this month alleges Miner assaulted a 9-year-old girl twice on separate occasions. He's accused of repeatedly kicking the girl in the legs and burning her hand by sticking it in hot gravy. Miner is being held on a $20,000 bond. Snow today, cold tomorrow. Those temps are dropping. Hutch, not the greatest way to start out a new month.
No, we are going to start the new month off pretty chilly and stay that way for quite some time. Overnight tonight, we still have very gusty winds, and even though this satellite and radar composite shows things clearing out, that's not necessarily the case. Turn the radar up to a more high-definition look, and we can see there's still some streamers of snow either getting picked up by the ground or just blown around by the gusty winds from time to time, still gusting over 30 miles per hour. Temperatures will continue to trek their way into the -5 to -15 category. Dangerous wind chills to -30 overnight tonight. I'll have details on what we can expect for the rest of your Thursday and as we head into the big weekend for the Super Bowl coming up here in just a few more moments.
All right, thanks, Hutch. A group of burglars is now off the streets. Fargo police say 6 people are facing charges in a smash and grab burglary spree. These 6 people are all facing 5 counts of conspiracy to commit theft after the string of burglaries from area child care and fitness facility parking lots. 5 of the 6 are from Florida. The other has a South Dakota address listed. Police say the investigation is still ongoing. They remind you to remove valuables and lock your vehicle doors. Police now have a description of a suspect in a case we first told you about yesterday regarding theft at a Grand Forks church. Police are looking for a white, heavy-set woman in her 30s with reddish-brown hair. She was driving a red vehicle. This woman may have entered a coat room at local churches, was able to get at least a couple remote starters in coat pockets, activate some door locks, enter at least one car in the parking lot, and take items from that vehicle. If you or someone you know has any information on this person, call Grand Forks Police at 787-8000. UND is looking for a new mascot, so we took a look back at their old mascots. Back in the 90s, when they were still the Fighting Sioux, a gorilla made a brief appearance as Thunder, the bleacher creature. He was popular among students, but vanished in the 90s after concerns he could be offensive. Now UND is looking for a mascot for their Fighting Hawk nickname.
I think everybody's cognizant of the process needs to be good, and we're just in the beginning stages of talking about it.
UND officials say students will be heavily involved in picking the mascot, but they don't know yet how that process will go. With thousands of people descending on Minneapolis, the safety of everyone attending Sunday's game was the priority today. Valley News Team's Alex Egan joins us live from the Mall of America with more. Alex?
Hey, good evening, Andrea. The NFL, the Department of Homeland Security, and the FBI are just some of the law enforcement officials who will be on hand Sunday to keep everyone safe.
Please do not come late. Come early. We have, the gates are open at 1. There's a lot of fantastic things that you can do and see once you get inside of the stadium.
Over the course of the last 2 years, law enforcement groups have been assessing vulnerabilities and conducting trainings for all security and law enforcement who will be in and around the stadium.
We've provided counsel and recommendations on protective measures resulting from those assessments, and we've hosted about 52 trainings in the area on topics ranging from active shooter through to cyber bombing, any sort of hazard or event that could occur.
The Department of Homeland Security has identified this as a Level 1 event, meaning there are federal officials on hand, some 1,700 of them, to make sure that this event runs smoothly and safely. The agencies are also working to combat counterfeiters and illegal imports to a super spending crowd.
And the way we're approaching this is multifaceted. Number one, we are looking at inbound port interdictions. So obviously CBP will be very, very involved in that process. We're also looking at malls, street vendors, etc. So essentially not leaving any stone unturned. We're looking at everything. And so far, we have made a number of seizures already. And we are also, as we get closer to game day, we're looking at counterfeit tickets as well.
And we've already seen a lot of security here at the Mall of America. Every time we go into our media workroom there, our equipment gets searched by dogs. We've seen dogs and dog handlers roaming the hallways here at the Mall of America. The security, we're expecting it to increase as we get closer to Super Bowl Sunday. Reporting live in Bloomington, Alex Egan, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks so much, Alex, for that live report. Also, don't forget, if you're not one of the lucky ones going to the Super Bowl, Valley News Live will be your home for the big game on Sunday. Kickoff between the Eagles and the Patriots is set for 5:30 on KVLY. As the Fargo Dome amps up its security, the steps you'll have to go through the next time you're there. That's later on Valley News Live at 10. But first, lawmakers jump into action to help victims after the Amtrak train they were on crashed into a garbage truck in Virginia.